Today's thrift trip takes me to Habitat for Humanity Restore, where you can buy paint, light bulbs, furniture, books, $1 items, and at this store, even antiques. Let's hope I find some treasure. I found a dime. Start my day off right. I already had 10 cents. Well, after finding free money, things can only go up from here, right? They have absolutely beautiful antique furniture at this Habitat. This, I believe, was $159. Just, I love this old furniture. $169. I know they used to have it where the price would decrease after it was sitting for so long. I don't know if they still do that or not. This beauty of a desk for $49. And I wish I would have bought these. It was only $19 for the old, I call them like the library card catalog drawer, but no room at the end currently. Well, there would have been room. I should have bought it. Regrets. We even have an old record player, just some really nice older pieces. This is their whole antique section. Now we move along into the dollar section, and there's everything and anything. You're going to see that this store is very well organized. Everything on certain shelves in the white shelf section are $1. So we have your stationery, your cards. Now, considering that the dollar store is $1.25, I still think you can get a greeting card for $1, or maybe two for $1, but cheaper than the store. So I was hoping there would have been some vintage party invitations, maybe with some 1980s or 1990s cartoons, but there weren't any. So I just figured I would take a quick peek and see what else there is. Glassware, well, they have it. Lots of coffee mugs, all of your, kitchen items. This, what would you use that for? I don't know. Not sure. But lots of an assortment of different items that are donated, sorted, and then they don't have to worry about pricing these because, again, they go on the dollar shelf. I have no luck selling that type of, I think it's made in Japan, teacup saucers. I bought boxes of them at one auction last year, and no one wanted them. No one. You even have your blender bottle. Now here, $1. That's reasonable. Goodwill for a used drinking bottle, they're like $3.99. You want to talk about CDs and DVDs? Well, here you go. Again, $1. Now these are not organized alphabetically or by genre or artist, so it might take a while to peruse, but I imagine that people go there and they probably do scan some of the DVDs and the CDs. I've actually had better luck with CDs being worth a bit more money than your average DVD, but $1. It looked like a lot of those were classical instrumental music. I did take a peek. So now we are in the priced section. This used to be the section where everything was $1, but they've kind of rearranged things. So prices are all over the board as in any other thrift store, but they are pretty reasonable. Here they are smart, and they charge one price for an entire set of dishes. Whereas at other stores such as Goodwill, you have to buy everything separately. So if you want a set of plates, you have to buy each one individually. Here they do not do that, which I think is great. You have all sorts of canister sets, which again, those are priced as an entire set, not priced by the piece. So you definitely get a better deal and better pricing here at the Habitat Restore. And then the proceeds, the monies made from purchases goes to help those that are in need of a home, and the building materials and all that everything that you buy here goes to that. So as I said, they do have an antique or vintage section. These were $5 a piece. I find those a lot at on-site auctions, just lumped in box lots together. A lot of people collect them and use them in their decor. This was pretty neat, as is, decorative only, so I can't cut with it. Why not? We have the ashtray section. I was hoping I would find an ashtray from some of the local establishments here in Phillipsburg, perhaps like Key City Diner or some other places from Peaburg or Warren County that aren't in business anymore, but there were not. People do purchase ashtrays, again, as a type of historical souvenir, I guess you could say, and some can do really well on eBay. It just depends where they're from and what they are of and how much as well. So lots of different items. I wasn't sure what this was. I thought maybe this was like to toast bread. I don't know. I'm sure you all will be able to tell me. So we have more glassware. They separate this into the vintage section. You have your knickknacks. I thought this little guy was so cute. $5. That's not bad. I was confused because the guy behind it says $5 for the pair, but he didn't have a friend with him. So I don't know, but cute little things. Who wouldn't want a puppy like that for $5? You even have some made out of seashells. And of course you have your homemade ceramics. They're everywhere. You have your glass eggs, your tumblers, and this nice milk glass owl little, I guess, I don't want to say trivet, but just another decorative piece. Now here, this guy, oh my gosh. What are you doing? Come to me. $8 for this printer's tray filled with all of these little things. And I see the Disney, you have Mickey, you have Minnie. Now everything is glued. So I am testing the glue out. Oh, I see her. There's Alice. Well, now I know I have to get it. So I was trying to see how easy it would be to remove the pieces from the tray. Just seeing how tough this glue is. And I'm hoping that perhaps some of you can tell me, oh, there's a product that will easily remove the glue and you'll be able to get these pieces off. If you know, please let me know in the comments below. Look how cute. That little guy's adorable. Now the books, they do organize their books by genre. And I also think, I don't know if the one section they do it by author, but so many books and their books are reasonably priced. I believe it's $1 or $2. I think softcover might be $1 and hardcover might be $2. And then their toys, that's in a whole nother section. Not sure how toys are priced. Looks like some of them have some stickers on it. You have $4 for the Little Tykes basketball with no net, but hey, you can always make one up. Lots of stuffed plush animals. Really easy to look through and look at versus having things just in a big jumble. So they really do well in displaying their items, and that makes it easier to shop. And you're more inclined, I think, to purchase a bit more because it's not a struggle to look for and look at the items. You have all your McDonald's toys and anything and everything you can imagine. There's a lot of furniture, other pieces of furniture. I did not take a look. They actually have some pretty strict rules for donating furniture. And Mr. Potato Head. $8.53 bought me this printer's tray with all these little knickknacks and doodads. Of course, we have Alice over here, Peter Pan, Captain Hook. These guys are kind of cute. That looks like one of the witches, perhaps Cinderella. We have Snow White and we have 8 dwarfs. There's Geppetto. We have Daisy Duck. There's Donald, Minnie. We have Huey, Dewey, and Louie. We have some trolls, a hot dog. We have a Buddha, Amish. We have Mr. Peanut, first place. There's Thumper up there. We have the See No Evil, Hear No Evil monkeys, Jiminy Cricket, Pinocchio, Mr. Santa. Oh, there's a little Merry Xmas bell. We have an owl up there, a cat. This thing is really cute. It's a little cup that has a face. There's an old photo. Some more monkeys, telephone. We have Dumbo, another Mickey Mouse. Even, it looks like a King Kong in there. You even have a Bible. Now, the question I have for all of you is what glue remover would work best? Some of these I think I can take off. The woman, one of the workers in there was like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad you're getting that. Oh, that one came off easily. She goes, you know, we even glued some pieces back. So what glue? That looks like new glue. What can I use to remove this? Because these little guys are so adorable. And I don't know what they're worth, but I think $8. I think that was a good buy. Well, I certainly would have loved to have had some of that antique furniture. They have some really nice pieces. The old desks, the little filing drawers. Some prices on the furniture were really reasonable. Others, if you go to an on-site auction and that piece is on the second floor and no one wants to move it because it's heavy, you might get it for $5 versus paying $100 here. But they have a big variety at Habitat, and the profits go to helping to build homes for those in need. This store used to have clothing, and it was moved to a completely new location, which I think is only open 3 days a week. I haven't gone there yet, but hopefully we'll get there in the future. But yes, lots of stuff to go through, very well organized. Here, they're reasonable about most prices. Here you can get a used washcloth, 2 for $1 versus Goodwill where they're charging $3.99 for one used washcloth. Well, I did not get any washcloths. I did buy the printer's tray for $8. I thought it was a really good deal. So many neat little figures. If I would, want to take that to the flea market and sell it, I know that I could definitely get more than $8 selling it as is. But I would like to take all the little figures out. So I need your help in recommendations for glue remover so that I can get either the glue off of the wood to get the item out, or also off of the item itself. It might not be possible for some pieces, I don't know, but nice collection and very well presented. I think I would enjoy the pieces more if they were all individual. And Alice, I already have one of those, but can you ever have too many little Alice in Wonderland figures? I don't think so. So I did find a little treasure, a nice surprise, just kind of on the floor in between 2 pieces of furniture. So you gotta look. Make sure you look everywhere when you're out of the thrift. Top shelf, bottom shelf, middle shelf, on the floor, hanging from the ceiling. Who knows? But yeah, the Restore is definitely a place to go if, say, you're starting out your first apartment, your first home, and you want, you could get a whole set of dishes and flatware for a really good price. Their prices are much better than prices at Goodwill, which I think, most people, they've just kind of realized that Goodwill prices are crazy. Here, I think they get a lot of inventory in, and so they want to move it out. The antique section is really neat. I would like to know, I'm assuming that they have some really good sorters that can identify, what to put in the antique section. And it's fun to shop and see what people have donated, such as my printer's tray. So I hope you enjoyed this. I will be going out to some other thrifts in the upcoming future, seeing what is on the shelves, what people have donated, and perhaps what treasures we can find. Thanks so much for joining me. If you like this, be sure to click that thumbs up button, and I will see you for the next adventure here at Paper and Moose.